everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Oh, and a crushing hook. Oh, and there you go. Wow, crushing blow upstairs.
1, 2.
Nichols' trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Blocks that punch. Big uppercut right on the mark. Back and forth exchange. Nichols' combination punching is working well here. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Right hand downstairs. Well placed jab straight. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler-Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
Nichols is banged around by a big uppercut. Basic boxing, and it works so well. Put your punches together. A good combo by Kobe Nichols. How about that exchange? Nichols' corner did a good job in that last round. They really got their fighter back to where he needs to be after being damaged in that last round.
And that's not the only good job they did in the corner. They did a good job in the camp because obviously they have him in top shape and it's paying dividends right now.
Good job with another left hand. Not able to land the uppercut. Tyson's defense is now serving him. Big shot, the left crashed home. Look at this swarming attack. Tyson, oh! He goes down thanks to a swarming attack. He got caught up in a mixer blade there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So many people point to the downfall of Mike Tyson, but few remember how he would get up off the canvas time and time again in some of those toughest fights. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Goes up top again. Nichols has got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Mike Tyson blocking that punch. Nichols is jacked by an uppercut. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Kobe Nichols. Start of a new round, and I give credit to his corner. Tyson's cornermen did a really good job after a round in which their fighter was knocked down of just being calm and cool.
It's the way they're supposed to be. You know, we always talk about the fighter having to be calm and the experience that a fighter has. Well, that corner has plenty of experience. They just showed it.
Nichols is tagged by another uppercut. He missed with that headshot. Nice block. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Nichols.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Halfway through this round, both men digging in with uppercuts. Nichols is cranked by an uppercut. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Off the target by Kobe Nichols. That is a classic Tyson uppercut. Nichols' nose is cut, and you can see that it's worsening as this round goes on. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. Right to the body. No, he missed that right. And that's the end of round 3. Nichols has put more action into these first 3 rounds than we've seen in most 12-round fights. Your scorecard at the start of round number 4. Remember, they've traded knockdowns. He's up 2 rounds to 1.
And he's using that information, that experience very well. He understands where he could be vulnerable, but he understands also where he has to exploit the weaknesses of his opponent.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Crashes home with the uppercut. "90 seconds to go in round number 4. Doubling up the jab by Kobe Nichols. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Nichols is showing you a little deep. Solid. You know, when you bully the bully, you can do that right there. Tyson floored by the power punch.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Tyson's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. Nice solid left hand scored by Nichols. Mike Tyson's not finding the answer with this style. He's got to make an adjustment from this brawling, slugging style here in these middle rounds.
But Joe, you know, the problem is I don't think he can make an adjustment. What you see is what you get. This is what he is. This is what he trains to be.
Final 10 seconds. Nichols is gathering himself right now in the corner, and his trainer is really doing him a good service in reminding him, yes, to this point, the later stages of this fight, you're in control, but still, go out and do everything we talked about in training camp. That is a strong uppercut there. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Nichols. He's committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out there, but brings the second one immediately behind it. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Mike Tyson. He gets off with a combination up top. Banking away a body shot with the right hand. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Tyson's looking for a way to get this fight back on course. A course that can get him a victory. This isn't it, just trying to counterpunch in these middle rounds.
No, this is not it. He's not thinking right. You know, it's one thing to say physically, technically, he needs to do that. But to do it, you have to be mentally clear. You have to be seeing the plan, seeing what you have to do, what you have to order your body to do. He's not seeing that right now.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Mike Tyson. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Kobe Nichols. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Good combination to the body. And that does it for this round. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Nichols' cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Nichols has been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting their hands follow.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Nichols is nailed by a huge uppercut. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Halfway through round 6. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
And a sharp counterpunch by Nichols. Resourceful jab by Mike Tyson. Little volume punching to the body there. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Kobe Nichols. And now he's targeting upstairs. Mike Tyson with a big uppercut. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Nichols is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. That is Boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Nichols. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Mike Tyson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Nichols is going about his business just the way you want to see him do it. He's just boxing smart throughout this fight here in these middle rounds.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you're a guitar player, keep strumming that nice melody with the guitar. Don't try to play the drums. You know, don't hit those cymbals. You know, just keep pulling those strings. Keep pulling those strings beautifully.
A striking combination by Nichols. At the halfway point of round 7. A good, clean, old 1-2 by Mike Tyson. Downstairs with a right hand. Headshot lands, was a hook. Digs in with a good, solid uppercut after taking one. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. 10 seconds remaining in this round. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Kobe Nichols. Start of round number 8 here. Nichols is enjoying a slight lead on your scorecard, Teddy. Only a few rounds left. What advice do you typically give a fighter when you're in a close, tight fight like this and it's coming to the stretch run?
Pick up your concentration, you know, pick up not just the physical level, but the mental level. Pick it up, because I remind them, in that other corner, they're telling them, hey, you're a little behind, you better get after them. So if you keep the same effort you were doing earlier, guess what? It's not going to be good enough, because that guy is coming with a stronger effort.
Tyson's, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy, because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
Oh, what an exchange! Right hand, left hook to the body. Nichols is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Big shot comes crashing home. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There's just no quit in this guy. He's been damaged, but still he's trying to make a fight of it.
Look, I love that about him. The fans love that about him. It's great. But he's got to learn when it's time to turn it off, when it's time to clinch a little bit, survive a little.
Really brought it that time. A 4-punch combination. Tyson's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction. He needs to move away from that punch.
That's a fierce jab by Mike Tyson. That's a nice right hand that time by Kobe Nichols. And that's the end of round 8. Nichols' corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
There's a jab by Kobe Nichols. That's always an effective tool. Nichols' combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Oh, what a harsh jab that time by Kobe Nichols. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Nichols' right hand scores well. An accurate left by Nichols. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Tyson's opponent landed. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's all over. Nichols' opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockouts, your winner, Cody Nichols.
Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling through.